And after this same governor of Plateau State who signed this thing you are looking at, or this thing you just saw, warning and cautioning and condemning the Southeast governors in strong term or strongest term that they must not criticize or accuse Fulani herdsmen about the killing in Enugu State. And they must not accuse President Buhari about the killings in Enugu State. That same governor this year, 2020, arrested all the head of Fulanis in Jos, in Plateau State, after the killings of the Plateau people. Are you people aware of that? Because the killing has never, the way they killed Jos people this year, they have never killed like that before. And the governor of Plateau State, who is the chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, went out of his mind, and he started to arrest all the village leaders of the Fulani community in Plateau State, and he took them to Abuja. You see that? But he was the one who signed this, or who at least his signature as the chairman, or he made a decision as the chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, warning Southeast governors that they must not accuse Fulani for the killings in Enugu. But he went, when the killing comes to his doorstep, he didn't remember that he warned the Southeast governors because of the tools they are, because of the fraud. He didn't realize that actually it is coming to his doorstep, like they have been killing in Jos for ages. But now he arrested all the Fulani chiefs, all the head of Fulanis in the community in Plateau State. And the same man was presiding over a decision to warn Southeast governors that they must not accuse Fulani herdsmen. And the Southeast governors has not even arrested the leaders of Fulani herdsmen in the eastern part of Nigeria, even when they have accused them of the killing, but they have not arrested them. But this governor of Plateau State, who happens to be the chairman of Northern Governors Forum, went out the red line and started arresting all of them. And you see the lies. So he actually know that the killings in Enugu were carried out by Fulani herdsmen. But because of the political fraud where he has found himself, because of the political scam that he has found in himself, he found himself as the chairman in Northern Governors Forum, and he cannot influence the decision on what to bring out public. What is going to be the collective decision of the Governors Forum, he cannot influence it. So even when, like I said yesterday, even when the governor of Benue State and the governor of Plateau State don't like the decision they are making, they don't have anything to say. They don't have any influence. And that was the idea behind this whole Northern State Governors Forum. That is why they scammed them, and they could not think and reason far. And they allowed themselves to be caged in the Northern Governors Forum. And today, they have become the political power of the North. They have become the political tools that are used to suppress and threaten other governors in other regions. And that is what I'm reading here. Now, I'll continue to read this. And they passed a communique, like you can see, in a communique read to reporters by the chairman of the forum, governor of Borno State. During this time, it was the governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, after a closed-door meeting that lasted for over 5 hours in Kaduna. The governors noted the danger of labeling mastermind of Enugu attack as Fulani herdsmen on account of religious or tribe. You see that? So, like I said, the purpose of setting this Northern Governors Forum is nothing else other than to subject other regions to threat like this, whenever the issue of their men, of their foot soldiers, if they go on rampage and start killing people. Because the idea is that they want to Fulanize Nigeria, they want to grab your land, they want to take over your properties, and they are doing everything to make sure that Fulanis penetrate and come into your land, so that by the time this Biafra, we are now, the agitation for Biafra is taking a very different dimension. Of course, they are also intensifying their Fulanization of Nigeria by all means possible. Now, the governor, why condemning? I'm reading it again so that you people understand my claim. When I'm making the claim, I will come with evidence to make you understand clearly what is going on. The governors, why condemning the recent attack in Agato community in Benue State and that of Enugu State, called on security agencies to fish out the perpetrators of the attack in order to stop the dangerous generalization or labeling certain tribe or people of certain faith as responsible for the attack. So when you look at this labeling dangerous generalization, you see, it is for total interest of Fulanis. This Northern group, this Northern Governors Forum, is the only agenda is to protect the Fulani tribe and to protect the Fulani terrorists and to protect the Mayete Allah group. Which is why you see them, they have very big power today. They can meet president anytime they want. They can have meeting with the presidency and all that. So look at this. Dangerous generalization or labeling certain tribe or people of certain faith as responsible for the attack. Now they are referring to Fulanis. They are now protecting the interests of Fulani tribe and these terrorist Fulanis that have been accused of the killing in Agato and the Enugu State. According to the Northern Governors Forum, linking the government attack to Fulani, you see, again, they continued here. According to the Northern Governors Forum, linking the government attack to the Fulani herdsmen could cause mistrust and likely incite people of different tribe and faith who have lived together peacefully for decades. Now, everybody in Nigeria, not only Southerners, even Northerners, are you going to say that it is not Fulani that are killing? Are you going to say that it was not Fulanis that have killed these people that these governors are here defending? So, what am I trying to prove here? Let me read again before I will go to my conclusion. What am I trying to prove here? Now, continue again. The governors also supported the idea, the governors of the northern state governors also supported the idea of building ranches and grazing routes for herdsmen as a long-term measures to address the frequent clashes between them and local farmers. And again, they went here also to admit there is clashes between farmers and herders, and we have already told them that this should be corrected. There is nothing like clashes between herders and farmers. Rather, it is a terrorist attack, a killing and ethnic cleansing, and the killing is being carried out by herdsmen. But here they come to admit about clashes between the herders and the farmers. Then they went further to criticize. Critics has raised concern over President Buhari's silence on the alleged herdsmen attack. Now, but the president honors them. So let me stop here. So why am I reading all this to you? So that you will understand that the Northern Governors Forum is the biggest fraud. So in Nigeria politics. So when you see these Fulanis attacking now, and you see that Fulanis are on rampage, you see that they are everywhere, and nobody is talking, is because as a result of this. It's as a result of this Northern Governors Forum, because they are the major sponsor of this terrorist attack that are happening in Nigeria. Everybody knows the role of Shetima and all that. They are the biggest sponsor of this terrorist attack in Nigeria, and the people that should have been agitating for the security of their people, of the property and life of their people from the Middle Belt have been scammed to join the Northern Governors Forum. Because if the Middle Belt did not join them, they will have less power. Because now you are talking about the Middle Belt, the Southeast, the South, and the Southwest. Of course, they can be speaking in one voice because I don't think the Southwest won't like the killings. Like they have adopted Amotekun now against the killing in Yoruba land, and I don't think South will go by supporting Fulanis. Yeah, because they are also victims of Fulani killing, and I don't think Southeast will also support Fulanis because the killings are happening in the Southeast, and I don't think the Middle Belt, who has actually become the biggest victim of this whole killing, will also go by accepting Fulani. You see how they have scammed all of you, the politicians in this zone, and that is why for you to be part of Northern Governors Forum, you have nothing to say. As for the governor of Benue State, you have no value. For governor of Plateau State, you have no value, even though they made you the chairman of the forum. Are you the one who will overrule everything? Most of the discussion can be even ordinarily imposed on you people from the other part of from the other northwest and northeast governors. But you people cannot do anything. So, but let us assume that now all the 7 states of Middle Belt is out of this Northern Governors Forum. Then you have how many? You have 12. You have 12 governors. So how can now 12 governors now be fighting the other region? It is impossible because nobody from other region will condone any killing by Fulani, no matter how bad you are. But now they have joined this Northern Governors Forum. They will always be marginalized, and almost all this decision you see and all this report you see here, I'm reading here, condemning other governors who condemned Fulani killing and all that. They are all imposed on them, and they have nothing. They cannot do anything. So that is what I wanted to show you yesterday, and I didn't find it. I want to conclude that my live video yesterday to prove to you that the biggest fraud in Nigeria today is the Northern Governors Forum, and it is time for the southern states of Nigeria to come together and fight this common enemy. They must first of all come together and have this Southern Governors Forum, and forget this. Their Southeast Governors Forum and South Governors Forum. This Amotekun security outfit should first of all be a Southern security outfit. It should be if Igbos can, if Biafrans can adopt a different name, the Southwest will adopt a different name, but let it be a collective security outfit. That should have been the best option, because we are fighting one enemy. And like you see, when Yoruba set up Amotekun, they all transferred to South. First of all, they transferred to Edo State and then Delta State. We warned people, I came and make video, and I warned Edo State people that Fulanis are coming, and I was even telling them the forest where they are located and all that. And then within a few days of that warning, they started killing people, and a lot of things started happening in those states. And as I'm talking to you, it has not stopped. So if the security outfit would have been a complete southern security outfit, it should have been better. So they know that they are not going to run back to Edo State. They would have been running back to North. Or except if they want to stay and start fighting openly, then that would be a different thing. But it should have been a very southern security outfit to protect the whole southern part of Nigeria. And it is not late yet, because I am telling you now, the Northern Governors Forum is the biggest fraud, and it will continue to be the biggest fraud in Nigeria politics if you in the southern part of Nigeria, did not come together. If you did not come together, you see this whole problem that is going on in Nigeria, bombing of Lagos, bombing of this, killing of this, it will continue to happen, and it will be increasing as time goes on. So the best thing now is that as you are watching this, a sensible man, a sensible Nigerian watching this, if you have access to those governors in this southern part of Nigeria, those House of Assembly members, this issue must be, people must begin to discuss this issue. Let it go viral, let it go amongst your group, people should begin to discuss the possibility of having southern Nigeria or southern state governors forum. And forget the southeast and south and whatever, because that is what they are using now to deal with you. So that when a security issue comes up, it is going to be a collective southern security issue and not southeast. So that they will come, you will have yourself in small group, and these 19 governors will be dealing with you from Abuja with their influence of being 19 governors. So that this scam must stop.